Hello guys, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be showing you this 2021 Toyota Highlander. This one is the XLE trim, so I'm going to go ahead and show you all the features. That's what it has. So under the hood they're going to be a 3.5 V6 connected to an 8-speed automatic transmission. This engine produces 295 horses and 263 pound-feet of torque. Fuel economy numbers are 20 in the city, 27 highway, and 23 combined. So here is the MSRP sticker. If you guys are interested, just go ahead and pause the video, and the MSRP price is almost $43,000. So if you guys are interested in this color is called Magnet Gray Metallic, and it looks pretty good on this XLE trim. And the only reason it looks pretty good because it kind of matches those rims. The rims have a darker look, so this color goes really good with those rims. Coming to the headlights have a really nice look to them, and I like the fact that they get extended into the fender, so they really have a nice slim design at the end. Everything is LED here except the turn signal indicator, and the low and high beam are located in this housing tube all the way to the right. Right here in the bottom they're going to be the fog lights, and they are LED, and I really wish that the surrounding of the fog lights were gloss black, just like the grille, but it still looks pretty good. Here is the grille. It is finished in gloss black, and I love the brushed aluminum around the grille. A little bit of brushed aluminum up top, and in the Toyota badge they're going to be the sensor for the Toyota Safety Sense. This Highlander has the 2.5 Toyota Safety Sense. But other than that, everything just looks very good right here in the front. In the bottom, this is finished in flat black, but they're going to be a little bit of vents for the inner cooler in the bottom. But let's go ahead and move to the side, and I'll go and show you the side view of this 2021 Highlander. So here is the side view of the Highlander. First thing I'm noticing right here on the side, the fact that the headlights get extended all the way into the fender, and the tail lights get extended, so they basically mimic each other. But I love the design, and everything just looks very good right here in the side. Right here they're going to be a very nice aggressive line, and they're going to be another aggressive line right here in the middle, and kind of fades away when it reaches the fender. Overall, the side view just looks very good. Up top they're going to be the roof rails, and they are finished in brushed aluminum, and on the mirror they're going to be an LED turn signal indicator. And I love the fact that there is not a lot of chrome. There is just a chrome piece here in the bottom, and the top portion, or the top portion of the door sills, it is finished in flat black. So I really like the fact that Toyota did not use a lot of chrome right here on the side. For the rims, they have an okay look to them, but I love the fact that there is a very good amount of rubber on those rims. The size of those rims, they are 235 65 18s. They are a little bit on the smaller side, but I just love the fact that there is a very good amount of rubber on them. This is an SUV, so it really needs to have a good amount of rubber. So here is the rear of the Highlander. Up top, they're going to be a very aggressive looking spoiler. I don't think any SUV actually has a spoiler like that. Of course, you will have the third brake light up top. Here is the rear wiper, and for the taillights, I think Toyota did a great job with the taillights. Love the fact that they get extended, as I said, and I just like the fact that they're nice and slim. For the taillights, they are a combination of halogen and LED. The running lights here in the back are LED, but the turn signal indicator and the reverse lights are halogen. You'll have Toyota badge, of course, in the middle. Here is the backup camera. All the way to the left, you'll have the Highlander badge. To the right, they're going to be the XLE with the all-wheel drive badge. In the bottom, of course, you will have the reflectors, and the bottom portion of the bumper is finished in flat black. And for the exhaust, it's basically just an exhaust with a very small pipe that is pointing to the ground. There is no exhaust tips or anything like that. Here's the key. Very light. It does have Toyota badge in the back, and it does say Highlander in the back, so that's nice. But the key itself is very, very light. There are going to be 4 buttons on it: lock, unlock, trunk release, and a panic button. To open the tailgate, there are going to be 3 ways: one on the key, one right underneath the Toyota badge, and one inside. Let's go ahead and click on this button. It does have automatic lift gate. And up here, there's going to be a button to close the tailgate. And Inside there is a very good amount of space with the third row up, and of course you could drop the third row down. Right underneath are going to be the jack tools, and right here is going to be the jack. Let me go ahead and open this. Here is the jack. And all the way to the left, there's going to be a storage place. You could actually remove this plastic cover and you could store something inside. And the spare tire is actually located in the bottom of this SUV. So to drop the third row down, all you have to do is just go ahead and lift this up. And the seats are very light. Same thing for the other one as well. And they do go nice and flat, and you could put a ton of things back here. On the right, they're going to be 2 cup holders, some tie downs, 2 cup holders on the left. And to lift the seats up, just go ahead and pull on this, and they go back up. Super easy. And as I said, they're very light. And of course, you could pull on this and recline them. So here is the door handle. The door handle has a sensor right behind it. That's how you unlock the SUV. And to lock it, just go ahead and tap on those 2 lines, and that will take care of locking the SUV. Here is the door panel for the front door. This top portion right here is nice and soft. This is plastic, which is fine. Here is the door handle, feels nice and solid. This is plastic, which is fine, of course. The armrest feels nice and soft. It's padded very good. Here are the window switches and door controls. I really wish they had a little bit of that silver or brushed aluminum around them, or at least on that small, on the black trims right there. Mirror controls, door locks. The door overall looks very good, and it feels very high quality. You'll have this wrapped in leather, gray stitching, and in the bottom this is plastic, which is expected. You'll have a light in the bottom. I really wish that this was a tiny bit higher so you could store things. So I really wish it was a tiny bit deeper. A bottle holder right there, and then you will have a speaker in the bottom. Overall, the door looks very good, and it doesn't feel cheap at all. You'll have the front seats, very comfortable front seats, and of course they are powered. So here is the interior of this 2021 Highlander, and this V6 engine sounds amazing, and you barely touch the gas pedal and the engine just revs it very quick. Those seats are very comfortable, and I love the seating position. You could see very easy out of this SUV. There's a very good amount of windows, and I love the fact that the windows are very big, so it brings in a lot of light inside of this SUV. Here are the gauges. Very simple and very easy to understand. There's going to be a screen in the middle. To control that screen, you control it by those buttons on the steering wheel. And here on the left, there are going to be the phone controls, voice command, volume controls. And to the right, there are going to be a few buttons for the adaptive cruise control and the lane keep assist. Overall, the steering wheel looks very good. It has a really nice thickness to it. It's not too thick and it's not too thin, and overall it just feels very good. I love the gray stitching, and the feel of the leather actually feels very good. There's going to be a little bit of brushed aluminum around the switches and a little bit of gloss black in the bottom. To the right, there are going to be the wiper controls for the front and rear, and here is the headlight controls and the turn signal controls. To the left, they're going to be the trip reset brightness control, and here is the automatic high beam and tailgate release, and here is a small storage place. Probably you could put some coins or something very small. So here is the screen. It's an 8-inch touchscreen. It does have Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, and it's not a tablet style screen, and it's not integrated into the dash. It's basically both, but it's nice and responsive, and it's not too bad. I'm gonna go ahead and put the SUV in reverse just to show you how the backup camera looks like. It's not that bad. There's going to be a volume knob, a tune knob, and hard buttons on the left and right. In the bottom, they're going to be the climate controls. Climate controls are very easy to use. You'll have your temperature controls. This SUV has tri-climate control, and you'll have heated seats right here, 3-stage heated seats for the passenger and driver. And here is the fan speed, so it's very easy to use. And here is the mode. You can change the modes. Very easy to use. You'll have the vents in the bottom, and they're going to be the turn signal indicator. Under the vents, they're going to be a very good amount of storage place. There's more storage place right there. And here is the engine start stop. In the bottom, they're going to be a 12-volt, 3 USBs. So there's 2 for charging and 1 for Apple CarPlay. And a good amount of storage place right here. You could probably put a phone. Here is the shifter that will control the 8-speed automatic transmission in this Toyota Highlander. It does have plus and minus. Cup holders are nice and big, and this Highlander actually has 14 cup holders. Electronic e-brake, brake hold. You'll have the mode selector button right here, or switch. And they're going to be few modes right here. You could change it from mud and sand, normal, and rock and dirt, and it will display it right here in this screen. So that's nice. And then there are going to be a few more buttons right here. You will have the engine start stop. When you come to complete stop, it will turn off the engine to save some gas, hill descent, snow, and traction control button. And here is the armrest. It's nice, but it's not soft. I really wish it was a tiny bit softer, but I don't mind it because this middle console, or this armrest, does a very cool thing. This slides all the way, and here is the wireless phone charger. Here is an off or on button, and this moves up, and there's going to be a ton of storage place, and there's going to be a removable tray right here that you could remove. A ton of space inside this armrest, and they're going to be a 12-volt. So I really like what Toyota did with this armrest. So here is the rear view mirror. It's nice and big, and it's almost frameless. There are going to be a few buttons right underneath it. Those are the garage controls buttons, and it does have the auto dimming function. And here is the glasses holder, and does have the rear view mirror to see the kids in the back or the people in the back. Going to be some lights right here, and of course you will have your sunroof control. There is a button to tilt, and there is a button to open and close the sunroof. And there's going to be an SOS button right here. And for the visors, they are finished in cloth. They're not plastic. They're going to be a light up there, and they're going to be a mirror. It's a good size mirror. For the rear door, it's the same as the front, but they're going to be plastic right here up top. This is a privacy screen. Door handle feels the same as the front. More of that plastic right here. This is nice and soft, just like the front door. The armrest is nice and soft. Window switch here in the back. This is wrapped in leather, just like the front. Plastic in the bottom, which is expected, of course. A very good amount of storage place. Speaker in the bottom, and here is the second row. Second row is nice and big. There is a ton of leg room, and the headroom is pretty good as well. Here is the armrest. 2 cup holders, and nice and soft. It's wrapped in leather, of course. Tri climate control in this XLE trim, and there are going to be 2 USBs in the bottom. So there are going to be about 3 to 4 ways to move this second row to be able to get into the third row. The easiest way is going to be this lever right here. This one will drop the top portion of the seat flat, and this one will actually move the seat to the front without dropping the back. And the fourth way is going to be this. If you're sitting in the back, just go ahead and lift it. And this lever right here is the same as this one, so they do the same exact thing. And then of course you push the seat to the front. just like that, to be able to get into the third row. So I'm gonna go ahead and drop the top portion of the seat down. All you have to do is just go ahead and lift this up and then pull this out. But let me go ahead and drop all the seats down just to show you how the Highlander looks like with all the seats down. All right, so I just dropped all the seats down just to show you how the seats look like. There is a ton of space back here, guys. So here I am sitting in the third row. It's actually nice and comfortable, but my knees are very high because the third row is very low on the ground. So the seats are very low on the ground. And of course, this is for kids, not for adults, but the seats here in the back are nice and comfortable. And there are going to be some vents, AC vents here in the back. So guys, that's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. I would like to thank Keith and Colonial Toyota here in Milford, Connecticut. If you guys are interested, make sure to come check them out. I'm going to go ahead and put the information and link in the bottom of this video. And if you guys would like to see more videos like this, please subscribe. And as always, I'll see you next time.